So I am here at Niarbol on the Isle of Man, which is on the west coast. It's one of my favourite places to be in the world. And I just wanted to take you through my creative process for coming up with a photo shoot for a craft winery company called Foraging Vintners on the Isle of Man. They produce this amazing fizz off, so they've got three different types. They've got an elderflower, a rhubarb fizz and an apple fizz as well, and each of the wines are kind of linked to a Manx word and a Manx fairy tale. So the first one I decided, like, now we're able to shoot people, I thought it'd be great to try and do a more creative shoot for them using a model. So I took my sister to here, Niarbol. The actual fairy tale is based at another beach on the east coast called Cornaa, but it's summertime here and I ain't gonna get up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning now to go get sunrise on that side of the island. So instead we came for sunset here in Niarbol, which is on the west, and it's kind of very similar. There's lots of like rocks, and because the fairy tale behind Benvara, which is the apple fizz, it's based around a mermaid who had a taste for apples, and a guy in Cornaa used to bring her apples and that brought him good luck. So he ended up planting a tree out on a rock in Cornaa, and basically the tree would always give her apples, and I think she was a bit infatuated with the boy and hoped he went off sailing the world, and I think she always hoped that he'd come back to her, but he never did, so she ended up leaving the rock, but the tree and the apples remained. So that's what the wine, that's kind of the wine story, which is quite cool. So I thought I'd do kind of like a mermaidy type feel shoot with Sinead. Oh, it was really fun actually. And I think we were both a little bit outside our comfort zone. I don't think I've yet done a shoot where someone is dressed in a dress and then we did like a bit of an outfit change as well. And I think when you're kind of new to all this, it kind of felt a bit weird, and especially when there were like dog walkers and stuff like peering over wondering what's going on. But we ended up with some really cool shots, I think. So yeah, I kind of planned the shoot on a there's like it's called Milanote, and it's really good for kind of like tagging and kind of like pinning all your ideas in one place, like the mood, the feel. You can pin images, you can pin notes, so yeah, that's where I kind of got my creative, or kind of created a creative brief for this one. And you can also share it with people as well, which is great. And I've kind of always found like word docs and that kind of thing a bit glitchy, whereas this is like, yeah, really easy to use and really visual, which is key for me. I think the older I'm getting, the more I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely an image based person, and I should just like realise that and just stick to images and film. So yeah, yeah, so I brought it here, and I shot, we did the shoot on my Sony A7iii with my 50mm Ziess lens, which is my love. I love her. I can't wait to extend the family at some point when I'm generating a bit more rev. It is such a beautiful spot, especially when the weather's like this. And you can just imagine the mermaid sat on that rock over there. Don't you think? I mean, it was a bit impossible to get Sinead there, but we definitely got some really cool shots.